Governor Mike DeWine is throwing his support behind a bill to ban cell phones in Ohio's public schools.
The legislation aims to improve student engagement in the classroom by taking away any possible distractions.
It's interfering with kids' lives. It's interfering with their ability to read. And we have seen now in the schools that have implemented this great, good, very, very positive results.
We thank you for joining us for NBC4 at 5. I'm Jennifer Bullock.
I'm Jared Smalley. We are bringing you team coverage today on the debate from the State House and the classroom. We'll begin our coverage with NBC4 State House reporter Natalie Fahmy, who tells us about the bill and how it would work. Natalie?
Jennifer, Jared, the bill is in the middle of its first hearing right now, and it's a short one. It's less than 4 pages long, but Governor Mike DeWine says it will make all the difference for Ohio students.
It's time for us to finish the job. It's time to ban cell phones in every Ohio school.
Last year, the state required that every public school district adopt a cell phone use policy. Governor Mike DeWine says that was a good first step, but now was calling for the passage of Senate Bill 158 to completely ban cell phone use in public schools.
These phones can be incredibly harmful to students' mental and emotional health. They expose our kids to things like cyberbullying, sextortion.
Senator Jane Timken is behind the bill. She says even if students are not texting during class, cell phones are a distraction anyways.
We've seen through various social media apps that they are addicted. They are constantly on them, in their pocket, constant vibrations.
While Ohio House Minority Leader Allison Russo agrees, right now some schools are not doing enough to reduce cell phone usage, she does not think a total ban is the right move.
Because we've got different needs in different communities, in different schools.
So I asked the governor if he's concerned about that.
Is there concern about a one-size-fits-all approach, or that some students may need to contact their parents during the day for an emergency?
Certainly schools can work out those exceptions. I think the legislation would allow that.
The bill has exceptions for cell phone use if it's for learning purposes or health concerns. Right now, it has no enforcement mechanism, and that would be up to schools. Overall, though, DeWine and Timken say this will transform the culture in Ohio's public schools.
I say unplug our children so that they can plug themselves into a brighter future and thrive.
Our children in Ohio are better off with no cell phones during the day.
Again, the bill is in the middle of its first hearing in the Ohio Senate Education Committee right now. If the bill does pass from the State House, schools would have to adopt a policy by September 1st. That means this legislation will have to be on a fast track if there is agreement among lawmakers. Local for you at the State House, I'm Natalie Fahmy, NBC4.
Natalie, thank you. And we are now hearing parents' opinions on a total cell phone ban in schools.
NBC4's Delaney Ruth is live with what she is hearing from local parents. Delaney?
Hey, Jennifer, Jared. Well, people I talked to today say they understand both sides of this issue, but proponents of a total cell phone ban say students don't need to have their cell phones on them during the school day.
I think it's a good idea if they can concentrate on the lessons but more, then that's a good idea. Yeah. We didn't have them when we were in school, so we did okay.
Other parents say they like knowing their child has access to their phone, especially in emergency situations involving health and safety.
I think they probably should have access in case of an emergency, but during the day, maybe to take them and not be able to use them.
Stephen Friend has 2 teenagers. His son has diabetes and is able to regulate his blood sugar through an app, and his parents can also access that app at any time during the school day.
Without his phone being with him at school, I can't see any of this stuff. We're pretty much out of the loop on his health, and that's why things like this, these kind of things can't go away in schools.
The bill does have exceptions to the ban for monitoring or addressing health concerns. But Friend says even if his son is allowed to keep his phone for medical reasons, he'd still like to be able to talk to his other child while she is at school.
I've had to text my kids while they were in lockdown just to make sure everything is okay. So that part of it is I'd love to be able to chat with my kid anytime during the day and make sure that they're healthy and everything's okay.
On the other side, parent Natalie Brown says emergencies are rare, and if there is an emergency, the school will communicate with parents.
As a parent, I totally understand if something comes up and you need to get in touch with your child, but I think you can just call the school. And I think the risks of sending your child to school with a phone far outweigh the benefits.
Now, Brown tells me her kids won't be getting a smartphone until after 8th grade. She's passionate about this, and she's even sharing a pledge to encourage other parents to do the same in her school district. Local for you in Columbus, I'm Delaney Ruth, NBC4.